Meet Dr. Anand Sharma, a compassionate healer. Dr. Sharma reviews an elderly patient's file written in elegant Devanagari script. Don't worry, Mr. Gupta. This is just an imbalance of the Veda dasha. The medicines I've prescribed will bring you relief. The patient leaves, and the clinic grows quiet. Dr. Sharma's expression shifts from compassionate caregiver to tired administrator at his cluttered desk. The healing is an art, the paperwork, a battle. Now, to translate ancient wisdom into modern code for the insurance records. He takes a deep breath and types Vaidhi Vinaskaya into a search bar. Dr. Sharma hits enter. The screen comes alive. Dr. Sharma sees that there are no direct resources to map the Ayush codes into ICD11 codes to fill the patient's health records.
It's a simple workflow for our solution. The process begins by ingesting the NAMASTE.csv file as input, which contains traditional medicine terms. Now the system sends a request to the WHO ICD11 API to find the corresponding ICD11 code for each NAMASTE term. After receiving the corresponding ICD11 code, the system then creates mappings between each NAMASTE term and its corresponding ICD11 code. And finally, these mappings are stored in PostgreSQL database. This phase 2 explains how our solution can be used within an EMR system. Initially, the clinician types a Ayush code in the EMR. Then the EMR sends this code to Fast API backend. Then the Fast API queries the PostgreSQL database for the possible matches. If the matches are found, then the Fast API returns NAMASTE code and IC11 suggestions into the EMR. So when the clinician selects from the suggestions, a secure and safe subprocess is triggered, which includes OAuth 2.2 authentication. After authentication, the selected dual code pair is saved into the patient's record using FHIR standards, and finally the audit log is created. In order to make Ayush ICD11 mappings easier for clinicians, insurance providers, and hospitals, we have designed a dedicated user interface. Now let's take a walkthrough of the user interface we have designed for our solution and see how it works step by step. In the quick start section, we can see the total number of terms and ICD11 mappings, Ayurveda terms, Siddha terms, and Unani terms. Now let's move to the search terminology section. Here you can simply type the name of an Ayush disease and instantly view its corresponding ICD11 mappings. If we dive into a specific result, the system shows rich details, the category of the system, whether it is Ayurveda, Siddha, or Unani, along with the NAMASTE code, the native term, and a system description. You can also see all ICD11 mappings linked to that disease, each with similarity score. This makes it much easier for clinicians, insurance providers, and other stakeholders to interpret and make decisions. And for added convenience, you can filter by system, so you'll only see results from Ayurveda, Siddha, or Unani as per your need. Now, let's move to the mapping section. Here we can see all the mappings at a glance. In total, we can see total number of mappings and equivalent mappings, related to mappings, wider mappings, and unmatched mappings. To make the navigation easier, you can filter the results by type of the equivalents. For example, view only equivalent mappings, related ones, wider or narrower terms, or the unmatched set. You can also filter by systems so that only Ayurveda, Siddha, or Unani mappings are shown. If we open a specific mapping, the platform displays detailed information. You will see the disease system along with its NAMASTE code, the linked ICD11 code, the type of mapping, and the confidence score. It also provides clinical notes and the specific medical diagnosis, giving clinicians deeper context. Now let's move to the demo section. Here we can see how this mapping works in real clinical practice. Here we start by entering the patient's information and selecting diagnosis. Next, we search for the specific Ayush disease name and click on Continue to Notes. You can also add clinical notes optionally and click on Generate Dual Coded Record. Now the system provides both the traditional medicine code and the corresponding ICD11 code. Along with this, you can also view coding standards and processing details. For seamless integration, the record can be downloaded as FHIR bundle. When you click on Download FHIR bundle, the FHIR bundle will be automatically downloaded. This makes it easier to bridge Ayush systems with modern digital health records in a standardized and interoperable way. Now let's explore the docs section. In the overview, you can get a complete picture of our solution, including live system statistics, core components, key benefits, and working features. Moving on to the FHIR section, you will see the implementation of the FHIR R4 resources. Here, three main resources are highlighted. They are code system, concept map, and bundle. See, this is the code system, and This is the concept map, and this is bundle. Moving to the security section, it outlines the complete security flow of our solution. The security flow contains EMR authentication, API request, token validation, and authorized response. Next, moving to the API section, you will find details on how to interact programmatically with the system. And these are the API endpoints that are available to interact with the system.